You got there, Paul?
Maple Irish coffee.
Okay, and so we're celebrating game day in advance. Go Bears, beat the Beavers.
The Beavers.
Today we're going to do all Irish themed food for our tailgate. I'm not Irish, excuse me, Canadian. For one thing, Paul likes the Winnipeg Jets, and we like Canada. But we also are going to make a Canadian specialty called
Beaver Tails.
So, say go Cal, lick the Beavers.
Go Cal, lick the Beavers.
Attaboy. That's my son. So join us, Cal Tailgate number 3 from Paul's Pantry. Go Bears!
The Bears have won! Oh my God! The most amazing!
Hello, my name is Paul Gordo, and welcome to my pantry. This is from Paul's Pantry.
Go Bears, lick the Beavers! Today we're going to make Beaver Tails, and we're going to also have Poutine. So we're going to go all Canadian today. We're having Canadian Irish whiskey. That's basically Irish whiskey with the whipped cream flavored with maple syrup. Then we're going to have Beaver Tails, because Oregon State Beavers. All right, and then last but not least, we're going to have Canadian Poutine. All right, today's recipe we got from all recipes online, and it's titled Thera's Canadian Fried Dough. I think this is basically the Beaver Tails were eventually like many Native Americans do, a fried bread. So it's just kind of a comfort food staple. And it was eventually adapted into Beaver Tails in Canada. Today we're going to eat beaver. How's that? Okay, now we are doing one variation. Instead of using yeast, we're going to go ahead and use a sourdough starter. And I've already had that setting here for, I want to say about an hour and a half. And then on top of that, to the sourdough starter, we're going to add some salt. And then we're going to also add milk. But I also might substitute a cream along with the milk. Alright, so a little bit of sugar. And I'm going to go ahead and get that stirring right there. I'm using a dough hook on it. Okay, so now it calls for 3 beaten eggs. Because we get organic eggs and they tend to be a little bit smaller, I tend to as much as double what most recipes call for eggs. So in this case I'm going to use 6. Plus I just really like eggs. Speaking of old schools, did you know that Cal was started in the 1860s? Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and add those darn old eggs in there. There we are. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and let this dough set and rise for about an hour and a half. To add to our theme, we're also serving up ourselves some maple flavored soda water. So I'm taking an ordinary soda, plain soda water, and we're adding Canadian maple syrup to it. I don't know what we'll call this. I'm going to wait and let Paul name it. But this one's for Susan. I'm going to serve it up to her right now. At this moment, we're watching the Red River rivalry, and Texas is promising to tie this game up. Touchdown, Texas. So yeah, it looks like they're going to tie it up. Okay. Paul has a statement he'd like to make about the Garlic Festival.
I was very close to the victims of the Gilroy Garlic Festival.
And can you explain how you were close?
Because I knew they were Californians of mine.
So they were fellow Californians. Yeah. And Paul is very moved by the statement the Pope has made.
I am spiritually close to the victims of the episodes of violence that spread that these days have bloodied Texas, California, and Ohio in the United States, striking defenseless people.
Truly.
I invite you to join in a prayer for those who have lost their lives and for the wounded and their families.
Okay, should we dedicate this tailgate to the victims of those horrible tragedies?
Yeah.
I love you.
Maybe we should send this to Kesley.
Well, let's wait until we finish it.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have to say?
You'll never walk alone. I'm going to tell you we're always with you and you'll never walk alone.
Thank you. All right, we have been letting the dough rise, and it's not quite been an hour, but we really can't wait too much longer here. And also, we're getting the oil, our hot oil, up to 375. And now you can see it one little over. So I went ahead and turned off the heat right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape these into beaver tails, and then we'll drop them in until they brown on both sides, and then put them over here. And after they cool off a little bit, we're going to dust them with a cinnamon sugar. Okay, we got the heat on, we got the dough ready, and
Here we go.
here we go. Now, okay, Paul's going to show us how to shape it.
You shape it into a ball, and then you flatten it like this till it's nice and ready.
Okay, does that look like a beaver tail then?
Yeah, oval shaped.
Teardrop maybe, like a balloon.
Expand it more.
All right.
Is the oil bubbling?
Yeah, I think you can go ahead and drop it.
Be careful, it's hot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're to let that brown and cook, fry on one side for, I want to say, about 2 minutes or so, but you have to kind of use your own judgment. Oh, you know what? While we're waiting, you want to make yourself a maple soda?
Sure. Get ice cubes. First pour in the syrup. Then pour in the ice cubes. And then pour in the soda.
Well, so you put the syrup on the bottom, huh? You're going to give it a little stir now?
Yeah. Before I put the ice cubes in.
I see. So, want to give me a Go Bears, Lick the Beavers.
Go Bears, lick the beavers.
All right, now let's check on our. It's been, I want to say, about 2 minutes now, and it is starting to brown on the one side. So you want to go ahead and take the tongs and turn it over. There we go. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice fried bread. And remember, we substituted sourdough instead of a regular yeast bread. So results may vary. All right, I think our beaver tail might be ready, Paul. You ready to take it out and dust it?
Sure. Where's the tongue? And cool it down? For how long?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it would need any more than a minute or so. You may want to go ahead and dust it now.
Done.
All right. You want to turn around and show everybody?
This is a beaver tail.
You want to grab it?
This is a beaver tail. You can serve it with maple soda. Here, I'll show you. It's a good product of Canada.
Paul loves Canada. Okay, go Bears.
Go Bears, lick the beavers. Go Bears, lick the beavers. And you'll never walk alone. Goodbye.
That enough? Alrighty. So now I've gone ahead and made a full-on beaver tail for Susan, with not only with the cinnamon spread, but we forgot earlier with Paul, you're supposed to put Nutella and what is those? Walnut or almonds. Now we're going to have a little old taste test. You like beaver tails? She's saying, "Go Bears, beat the Beavers!" Yay! All right, I'm going to call that. Over the plane, it's good! Touchdown! Bears! Lick the Beavers! Go! Bears! All right, ready. OSU, bring it on. We're ready for you. California Memorial Stadium. Be there. We can't. That's why we're tailgating at home. Good luck to the Bears. Good luck to Evan Weaver and the whole team. Good luck to Devin Monster. We believe in you guys, and we know you can do this. Go Bears.